Little help from Stephen Drew behind him, who robbed Delman Young. Nice play on the other end by Brandon Moss. Bottom third, 1-all. Omar Infante. He's been a handy guy to have around throughout his career.
Throws a hanging curveball right here for a double down the line, and you know we all know what happens here. Just unfortunate little tweener that that Barry hits right here, and it's something that it's one of these things you just don't know what to do. He was, you know, maybe his feet were different, but couldn't handle it, and that's basically what the game was right there. That unfortunate.
E1, excuse me, and Infante scores all the way from second. Detroit takes the lead, 2-1. Bottom third. Cliff Pennington ranging out there.
Two shortstops. See, Pennington, if he hadn't played, this guy's just as much of a shortstop as the guy that took his place, and luckily he's there to make the big play.
Still 2-1 in the fourth. Johnny Peralta, strike him out and throw him out. Delman Young had no shot at second. Inning over, still 2-1. Bottom five. Alex Avila launching.
If there's one mistake that was made tonight, you talk about a two-seamer, he gets up, and you shows the kind of power that Avila has the other way here in Commercial Park. If this is a big league home run.
Jackson up in the fifth. Parker's still out there and gets a little more help from Josh Reddick. Lays out, great grab by Reddick, hair flowing and all.
He's been doing that all year, catching balls like that, and he's got a gun to go along with it.
Top sixth, Verlander in a groove. Hits 5 in a row here. Brandon Moss swinging. Josh Reddick browsing. Josh Donaldson stared at it. Ends the sixth. We go to the seventh. More of the same. Seth Smith. Please watch your step as you exit the box.
This is pretty much vintage. This is him. And this is him late in the ball game. He didn't go 9, but the last couple innings, it was almost ridiculous how he put them away.
11 strikeouts, and then Coco Crisp grounds out to end the inning. Verlander 7 innings, 1 earned run on that leadoff homer. 121 pitches for him. Brandon Moss, this could have tied the game. It came that close.
How he got away with that, I don't know. I mean, that was a hanging changeup in his wheelhouse. He probably just got it off the end of the bat.
Joaquin Benoit gives away to America's most entertaining closer, Jose Valverde.
Well, he was last year, he didn't blow any saves. Hasn't been the same this year, but tonight he did his job. 2-run save, a couple of punch-outs, and a pop-up. Yeah. This game is over, and this is a game that Detroit really had to have. When you have Verlander on the mound, you've got to win this game.
Pop out to end it, and Detroit draws first blood as scripted for the Tigers. Verlander and the pitchers take care of business. They put up enough runs to take game 1. Game 2, Doug Fister and Tommy Malone will be on the mound respectively for Detroit and the A's. Detroit pitchers struck out 14 A's. That's the most strikeouts by an A's team in the postseason since 1973. You'll see game 2 tomorrow on MLB Network. Tall order for Jared Parker coming into this game against Justin Verlander, and for the most part pitched pretty well. 3 runs, only 2 of those were earned, and really only made a couple of mistakes in this game, and you saw something on the first mistake which really cost him.
Well, he did right here. He comes in, he was up in the zone right here with his fastball, you know, so he's got to regroup. Pretty good hitter up there, knows how to handle the bat, comes in, great pitch in. That's where you want to get. You don't want guys to get extended, but he gets around his curveball right here and he hangs it, and he just didn't have the feel. And when you get underneath it, those things happen. Comes down here, paints with a sinker pitch right here, but then he tries to come back with the curveball, doesn't finish it, keeps it up in the zone, and that was the biggest mistake of the night. And that was the game changer right there. When you don't finish the pitch right there, you keep your curveball up in the zone, bad things happen. And then this is worst of all. I mean, that's your no man's territory right there. It's unfortunate that happened. You know, if he makes that play, maybe they don't score. They're still in the ball game right there, and something happens. And then Avila's home run is the game changer.
All right, for those of us who have never thrown a major league curveball, and on this set that would be me, give us an idea of the difference between the one that really bites and the one that hangs there a little
Well, bit. when you're throwing a curveball, you know, no matter how you throw it, certain guys hold it differently. When you get through, you want to get it on top, and when you finish it, you want to pull down on it. And what he did, as you see in that sequence, he's got underneath it, and he just spins it. So you don't get that tight, you want that tight spin on it, and he just got underneath it, and he hung it. And the thing is, you want to come here, pull down, you get that good bite. That's where you want to hit it in the ground or back foot one of the hitters, and that's the thing. That's the key to the curveball, sinker, anything. You got to stay on top of it, pull down. Sinker, same way. You want to stay on top of it, get extended, pull through, and then you get your sinker.
And even if you've thrown it a million times, whatever that pitch is, what is the difference between a good one and a bad one mechanically?
Well, it helps
that much,
to have
right?
arm speed. I mean, hello. I mean, guys, you know, throw the ball over 90 miles an hour, they have great arm speed. But if you're a guy like Verlander, I'm sure Verlander throws a two-seamer.
Yeah.
But his two-seamer is like 96 miles an hour. And you can't teach what he throws. This is ridiculous what he did. You know, he scuffled for a few innings, but when he got it down, change up, no chance, gas on the corner, what is that, 98? And look at that. If that's 99, that ball ran like it was a two-seamer. 0-2, see you later, cheese right by you. I mean, this guy's got major league gas, and it's not like a guy, you know, early, you come out early sometimes and throw 95, 96, but he continues to throw the ball with that sort of velocity. You cannot teach what this guy does. And, you know, before he used to get a little anxious, and he'd come at you and come at you. He's learned to back off a little bit. He uses all of his pitches. You don't know what to do. The umpire gave him a little bit here and there, but he's as good as he can be. And punching out the A's. The A's punch out anyway just to stay in shape.
They set an American League record for strikeouts this year, 14 in this game as well. This is basically a microcosm of what these two teams are. Detroit relies on their pitching.
Game winner with that walk-off